When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us. Imperial Peak is the Imperial Seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbor and the Earthsea, its inhabitants are blinded to the plight of those below. Only those who serve the Empress ever perch on its balconies or set foot on its marble floors. A good These memories are not. The Reach symbolizes the man. Imperial, choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories. As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by... Choose now what stories and memories. As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise in standing. Your aptitude with the bird in combat is clear, and you are a rising star. However, tragedy strikes, and your family loses its ships and holdings to the Freebooter Rebellion. With your commission as an officer lost, your only route forward is as an Imperial privateer. You fight the Imperium's enemies as an independent asset. You are a privateer. Ascend now, Falconeer.
Attention applicants! Your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you'll be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck.
Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. You have good control of your warbird. Now let's see how observant you are. Imperial Harbor is just south of the Imperial Peak. Head there. Follow the line on your minimap, or use the golden target on your compass for guidance. in the neck, Greenhorn. If you get that close to a ship, they'll be having skewered bird for dinner. Get your distance, make a run, and veer before you hit a ship or static target. Don't be a fool now. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on. The barge has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Your weapon will indicate when it is aligned with a locked-on target. If the target lock indicators are blinking, it should feel like the weapon is aiming itself. Not bad. Now open fire. Destroy the turret and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass. Work. Your weapon is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Be careful. There are neutral traders, friendly patrols, and airships around at this time. Do not fire on them. Your compass will display friendlies as white and blue, while any hostiles will show up in red. Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pods are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you'll make it to the guards after all. Not too shabby. Let's head back to the palace. Stay alert! Warbirds near the Imperial flagship! Pirates, I'd wager! Weapons free! Use deadly force! I will hang your skull around my targets. Aim ahead of their trajectory and roll your bird to avoid incoming fire. Well done. Focus on where the tracers are landing, not your gun sight. Shooting while turning will radically change where your shots land. Remember, we weave and turn to get behind our targets. Get behind your target and only then fire.
We are with you! We protect our own!
What's this? A raid! They are aiming for Her Majesty's flagship! This is madness! Intercept them! Protect the Empress! Your warbird is equipped with a pyropod. This will release a burst of self-guiding rockets. Most Falconeers will dodge them with a roll or dive, but they will decimate slower targets. A Mansa task force! Get ready! This is a major bloody assault!
You shall not stand in my way!
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths. Memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. You must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts its own small mining concession along the moor. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what story. Ascend now.
On the Earthy, the Imperial houses rule. The Mansa Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people, well, they do the work. Fish the Earthy, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mansa Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel, a speck on the Earthy, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthy has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbors. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatize yourself with the area and deal with any threats.
You're new here. You're new here.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with that. Make no bones, Dunkel is on its last legs. Our holdings and trading ships have been under pirate attack for years. Competing free houses have been nibbling away. What you see today is all that's left of Dunkel. Let's try and keep what we've got safe.
These Imperial forts have been undermanned and undergunned for decades. It'll be good to show our faces around here to remind the Imperium we're still a free house. Salad Mount, one of the largest salad-tree mining operations on the Earthsea. It will be good for them to see our patrols and show them that Dunkel aren't finished yet. Easter End is on the border for the wildlands to the north and the east. Pirates and all sorts roam those skies. Be careful.
The lease from the Mensa Order makes Madoin our only profitable holding. It is the lifeblood of Dunkel and a prize for any house or pirate to raid.
I'll be your wingman today. I'll assist you and assess your performance. Fortress is under attack! The pirate raid! Come on, let's assist!
I will hang your skull around my neck!
Saddlemount! What a sight! It's made the Saddlemount family wealthy and competitive. You can smell their greed from here.
Falconeer, I will have your splinters! Another set of Dunkeltons trying to scrape by on their scurvy birds and Daddy's rusted gun. Get 'em, boys! The ocean is ours.
Walk the path together, friend.
Seems clear. Let's head back to Dunkel.
instrumental in taking out that pirate trash. We are getting reports of navigation boys going missing. The boys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. These aren't safe waters. We'll have to investigate.
On the Earthy, the Imperial House.
We are getting...
You're new here. I've selected a number of tasks and locations that are important for you to be aware of. You're new here.
We are getting... reports of navigation board.
You're...
We are getting reports of navigation boys going missing. The boys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. These aren't safe waters. We'll have to investigate. I'm sending you to search the area and find the navigation boys that have been reported missing.
This should be a piece of cake. Maybe a Mosul dragged them away. Or someone's been plundering them for materials.
Let us hope it's that straightforward. If you find the culprit, make sure you teach them a lesson. No one messes with our property. I expect you back ASAP with a report and the whereabouts of our boys.
Nothing here! I can't see a boy for miles! Castellus boy is also gone. I'd go down there and ask him where it went, but touching the ground on a mission is not looked upon kindly in our trade. Another one gone. This is quite the mystery. Let's move on. Dickweed pirate scum again. They must have taken the boy.
You sank our Barracuda! Time for payback!
That soldier took our boys, but it doesn't explain why. Could be they're using it for salvage. Would be odd though. Let's head back.
We know it was the pirates who stole our boys, and they've enjoyed themselves too, taking what's ours. Damn shame. We have sightings of pirates around Madoine. A raid on Madoine would be disastrous. It could jeopardize our leasehold on the mine. The messages coming in are garbled. One describing a swarm of pirates. I have no idea what that means, but be prepared.
Madoine is perched on the moor. It has a few defences, but nothing that can stand up to a proper raid.
Head for Madoine. You'll be going in blind, so let's hope for the best. Godspeed.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's keep a close eye on each other. It's our voice. They set them adrift into Madoi East. It's a massive armed blockade. We need to take out every boy. Pirates are full of surprises. Let's bring it down. Made it, but at what cost? There's no victory here. This will be disastrous for Dunkel. Stay safe, Seeker! These are dire times!
We have sightings of pirates around Madoi. A raid on Madoi would be disastrous. It could jeopardize our leasehold on the mine. The messages coming in are garbled. One describing a swarm of pirates. I have no idea what that means, but be prepared.
Mad Hyene is perched on the moor. It has a few defences, but nothing that can stand up to a proper raid.
Head for Madoin. You'll be going in blind, so let's hope for the best. Godspeed.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's keep a close eye on each other.
Crackers! It's our boys! They set them adrift into Mad Hyene. It's a massive armed blockade. We need to take out every boy.
I can smell your fear, you fool!
Pirates are full of surprises. Let's bring it down. No big deal. This will be disastrous for Dunkel.
Lost a full season's haul if it wasn't for you. But this is a sad day. There will be ramifications for Dunkel. It is time for the yearly tithe. You will be taking the payment for Madoween's leasehold directly to the Mensa Order. We need to pay the Mensa Order their share of the mine's profits. Had you not prevented the pirate attack, we would not have been able to scrape together 1/10 of their levy.
I'll cover you. We cannot let the M4 get hit. If it shatters under weapon fire or is dropped on the moor, then all will be lost.
Be under no illusion. This will not be a safe journey. If anything happens, avoid combat and head to the Mensa Vault.
blimey Kraken! A bloody pirate ambush! Head for the base of the moor and get cover from the monster gun emplacement! Safe. Land and deliver the time.
We appreciate the delivery of our lawful earnings. However, combat over the moor in such close proximity with our vault has our rector concerned.
It's just some pirates trying their luck. Nothing more. We've taken care of the matter, as you can see.
This is not how we perceive the circumstances. Increased tension between our order and House Borgia leaves us with no choice. Dunkel's leasehold of Madoin will not be renewed.
What? This is an outrage! We provided the order with untold profits from Madoin's mines. We don't even have business with House Borgia. This is not our fault.
You may be mere pawns in a much greater game, but that does not make you immune to the consequences. The matter is closed. Next season we will lease Madoin to another. Goodbye.
Sans this. Without the profits from Madoin, we are doomed. Get out and leave me be, while I gather my senses. A unique opportunity has presented itself. A lone pirate skullship has been spotted near the moor. You Falconeers, take it down and retrieve whatever intel you can from the wreckage.
You're new here?
A unique opportunity is presented.
The captain's reported a suspected pirate skull ship over the moor. It's payback time.
We have reached a critical point. If you think Dunkel can sink any lower, you are mistaken. We must find information on these ships. Anything to turn the tide.
For this mission to succeed, we need to watch each other's backs. We've been on the end of far too many drubbings. Let's return the favour to these Earthsea scum. The skull ship was spotted here, over the moor. We need to find it and take it out. Once the skull ship has crashed, search the wreckage. Hopefully we'll get some intel.
Good luck, you two. Take to the skies. Quickly now.
These skull ships are the pirates' latest weapon. This is about retribution, but also retrieving any new information we can. There it is! Mind your ammo. If you run out, the turrets sometimes drop their ammo for you to use.
I'll pluck you from the sky!
I think I saw something drop from the wreckage. Search the area. Amazing. Let's get that back to Dunkel. It might have some useful intel.
This is an incredible find. It seems to contain a trove of documents. We'll be sure to learn something about the pirates from this. The trove of documents.
You're new here. You're new here.
The trove of documents.
On the Earthsea, the Imperial houses rule. The Mansa Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people, well, they do the work. Fish the Earthsea, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mansa Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel, a speck on the Earthsea, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthsea has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
You're new here? You're new here?
The trove of documents has yielded a wealth of information. It's time to act upon its revelations. A number of important facts were discovered from the documents you recovered, and one of particular note. The pirates have been buying equipment from the House of Borgia.
Which explains their well-equipped forces. This is illegal. The smart thing to do would be to take this information to the Royal Court at Imperial Harbour.
We're not doing that. Let's flip the sloop. We can use this as leverage with House Borgia. You are taking a highly sensitive message to the masters of House Borgia. Our backs are against the wall, and I'm done being played a fool. Go now, and let's make the most of this opportunity we've been given. Godspeed, and return quickly with news. The trove of documents has yielded a wealth of a number of important facts. Godspeed, and return quickly with news.
I will hang your skull around my neck! You shall not stand in my way!
The trove of documents has a number of important... Godspeed, and return quickly with the news.
I will watch you burn! Stand and deliver!
The trove of documents.
You're new. You're new.
The trove of documents has yielded a wealth of information. A number of important facts. Godspeed, and return quickly with the news.
Surrender now, and your death will be swift! Eggweed! More meat for the grinder! Damn you! Fire!
So the House of Dunkel wants to play. Blackmail? We invented that game, and we've hung messengers for less. It does not suit our plans to draw Dunkel blood. We shall parley. but only in a meeting at Dunkel in person. Time to pay the good people of Dunkel a visit. Ready a cutter. We set sail. There you are. Let me start with a sincere apology. We did not intend for Dunkel to lose Madouin. The Mensa's response was severe. We will try to make amends. We dealt with pirates because we too are struggling. The whims and bureaucracy of the Mansa Order are keeping us from prospering. House Borgia lies on the edge of them all. I've never met a Mansa who knows the origins of its existence. It seems no one can tell us what this blight on our doorstep is. Have you ever wondered why we let the Mansa pull all the strings, why we accept their permits and their rules without question? Because we feel more comfortable with someone in control. Someone who's knowledgeable in ways we are not. A welcome committee. Seems our mercenary pirates will turn on us. Let us deal with them and make some reparations to the people of Dunkel. Well, we certainly got a taste of our medicine this time. Let's digest it before the meeting starts. We shall talk soon enough.
Who knows what we're getting into with House Borgia? But they are a powerful ally, especially in these dark times. It seems that House Borgia is willing to deal. We are receiving a number of cutter warships as company.
You're new here.
It seems that House Borgia is willing to deal. We are receiving a number of cutter warships as compensation for the damages caused. And, in exchange, we will keep quiet about their sales to the pirate.
On the Earthsea, the Imperial houses room. The Mansa Order research...
It seems that House Borgia's dealings with the pirates have backfired quite spectacularly and damaged Dunkel beyond measure. We have to come to a deal.
Again, we apologize for our actions. We had not foreseen this outcome. However, now we both have something to gain from working together. Firstly, we're gifting Dunkel a cutter. This is a surplus ship from the Mercious Wharfs. You will be escorting it from Cleft Spire back to Dunkel.
Once we have established our new naval forces at Dunkel, we will support clandestine efforts to eliminate pirates together with House Borgia.
There it is! It might be surplus for the Imperium, but it'll outgun anything the Three Houses can muster.
Good day, sirs. Let us set sail for Dunkel. Weigh the anchors.
A pirate task force! This time we have the advantage! Attack!
seems that House Borgia is willing to deal. We are receiving... It seems that House Borgia's...
There it is! It might be surplus for the Imperium, but it'll outgun anything the Three Houses can muster.
Good day, sirs. Let us set sail for Dunkel. Weigh the anchors. Pirate territory. I can smell it. Keep a close watch, boys.
A pirate task force! This time we have the advantage! Attack!
Fire on this filthy rich man's servant! You shall not stand in my way! Filthy eternal rich Falconeer! I will have your splinters!
To have the added firepower. Let's get her through this pirate scum.
The ocean is ours! I grew up in Dunkel. It would be good to serve my hometown and captain for a free house.
Excellent. With this much firepower, we can reassert ourselves. This may even usher a new dawn for our much maligned free house. Pirate assault on Salad Mount is imminent. Time to lend a hand and put our new firepower to use. We have intel that the pirates are preparing a full raid on Salad Mount. Their wood mining operation is one of the richest in Earthsea. We are going to deal a death blow to the pirate fleet as they attack Salad Mount, with one important distinction. Do not strike until Salad Mount is burning and its defenders defeated. This is part of a scheme proposed by House Borgia. Do not attack Salad Mount directly. Let the pirates do the work. If you succeed, House Borgia and House Mercius will endorse Dunkel as the new claim holders for rebuilding Salad Mount. We will be seen as both rescuers and rebuilders.
Salamand's wood will be a source of great wealth for Dunkel, as House Mercius will purchase all that can be produced from now on. There's no turning back now.
I wouldn't have made these choices myself, but I can't object. I have family at Salad Mount, even though Dunkel is my home. These are dire times.
Good to see you, boys. We'll stay out of range until the first wave of pirates have done their worst.
Straight for Salad Mount. Lead the way.
We'll wait here. You guys show your faces and report when we can move in.
Get involved, but make sure the defences have already been dealt with by the pirates. If you have the stomach for it, you can sneak in a sea mine drop without anyone seeing. Alright. Salad Mount's defences are gone. It has to be done. Time to bring in the big guns. Let's get rid of these pirates.
pirate assault on Salad Mount. We have intel.
I wouldn't have made these choices myself, but I can't object. I have family at Salad Mount, even though Dunkel is my home. These are dire times.
See you, boys. We'll stay out of range until the first wave of pirates have done their worst.
Straight for Salad Mount. Lead the way.
We'll wait here. You guys show your faces and report when we can move in.
Get involved, but make sure the defences have already been dealt with by the pirates. If you have the stomach for it, you can sneak in a sea mine drop without anyone seeing.
I will watch you burn!
Alright. Salad Mount's defences have gone. It has to be done. Time to bring in the video. Let's get rid of these pirates.
Pirate assault on... We have intel.
I wouldn't have made these choices myself, but I can't object. I have family at Salad Mount, even though Dunkel is my home. These are dire times.
See you, boys. We'll stay out of range until the first wave of pirates have done their worst.
Straight for Salad Mount. Lead the way.
We'll wait here. You guys show your faces and report when we can move in.
Get involved, but make sure the defences have already been dealt with by the pirates. If you have the stomach for it, you can sneak in a sea mine drop without anyone seeing.
pirate assault on... We have intel that...
I wouldn't have made these choices myself, but I can't object. I have family at Salad Mount, even though Dunkel is my home. These are dire times.
See you, boys. We'll stay out of range until the first wave of pirates have done their worst.
Straight for Salad Mount. Lead the way.
We'll wait here. You guys show your faces and report when we can move in.
Get involved, but make sure the defences have already been dealt with by the pirates. If you have the stomach for it, you can sneak in a sea mine drop without anyone seeing.